So it turns out, I don't know if you know, but you're the only one here that has caught a flight. That has been on a plane.
You've never caught a plane?
Me and my brother there have never been on any plane. The best you've been on, have you been in an Uber, Jaffa? Have you? It's a question, bro. It's a question. Honestly, I've never been in an Uber. The best I've been on must be safe board or something.
Eh?
Yeah.
For real? Oh my God.
I don't use taxis.
I hate taxis.
Yeah, so the safest thing is a judge. And it's hard to order. Like, okay, why would I have a friend who once asked me for money, and they asked me for the money in the context of, I want to order an Uber home. I'm like, bro,
What do you mean?
you know you can break up this journey into cheaper. So, yeah, we are delighted to have you as what? Say it. You almost. No difference. I've never come close. We've all never had that experience. Guys, welcome to the Dog Days podcast. Yeah, it is another episode. It is another week. We are glad you guys are watching. Yeah, my name is Chelsea. My initials are DC. I am trying to change that intro because I'm realizing I'm not so attached to the intro. But anyway, my name is Chelsea, aka Emanzo Sati, aka the Uganda. And from my left,
Just like that, you watered down your intro. What, you're going to call DC?
no, I'm just okay. I just want to just
Beat
get
you.
like yeah.
So you're going to leave me with my swag all alone.
Because it's starting to feel cringe. Starting to feel cringe. I would like starting to feel cringe.
You just the hater, but I guess it's Jaffa, every public, every other beauty that's
Kara. Shout out to everybody in Mugono because I don't know what's going on with our electricity. But
it's been dodgy, man. And the memes about what's the replacement of you?
UEDCL.
Man, I can't say all those letters correct. I was confused. I did somewhere.
But apparently, the power outage in Mukono is because there are women who went and stole machines from the transformer. I'm wondering.
What?
Oh no, things in transformers are actually very, very expensive. The oil is used as medicine and that other stuff. Then the metals as well in there. There's also, I'm told, there's mercury in there.
They also use the oil to cook.
In fact,
Yeah.
nah.
I'm not kidding, bro. Like those roadside guys. Where do you think they get all the butter they use, bro?
No, you're decampaigning a whole business, a whole industry.
No, some. I didn't say all.
Okay.
But some. Why do you think people fall sick whenever they eat those random street foods?
Bro, me and you eat street food. We've not fallen sick.
I said random. I'm talking about those funny samosas. Like, okay, like usually for me, if I buy from one person, it's strictly that person. If they're not there, I won't buy from anyone else. And I first eat from there like 3-4 times. If I get sick, man, I don't come back.
Oh.
That's valid though. It's valid.
Loyalty.
Looking out for your health.
You
Can't
see,
relate.
the thing in Africa is we have hardened immunity. We have hard immunity. Like, there are the people who drink unboiled water and they've never fallen sick.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
You've never?
I think when I used to live here, I did, but since when you move to Belgium, your immune system changes.
Yeah, it
because
changes definitely.
yeah. So I think I'm not even gonna risk it and try to drink unboiled water, bro.
Like, I feel like one of the very hardest flex that we see from abroad is the fact that you can go to a tap and then you just drink water freely. Yeah?
Yeah, at your home, at everybody's home, they drink tap water, but I don't drink it. I don't like the taste of tap water. It tastes
the chlorine in it.
Yeah.
Does it have chlorine as well?
I don't think so, but I don't know. It tastes very metally. I don't like
chlorine.
that
Yeah,
taste.
it's the chlorine.
I watched an animation that said they put their liquids that hide. Okay, It's just a conspiracy theory. Let me just leave
Thank
it
you.
at
It's
that.
an animation. Guys, Mama,
It's made up.
today in the building we have been joined by a very highly anticipated guest. She belongs in conversations with people like Shensea. Blasian, come on.
The Jamaican one.
Yes. They're
She's
Blasian.
Korean.
Yeah.
She's Korean and Jamaican.
Oi.
Yeah.
Just drum roll, come on, that's a bar. Yeah. She is there a difference between an artist and a recording artist?
I don't know.
I think a recording artist.
Recording artist sounds nice. She's a recording artist. Yeah. Are you signed to a label?
No, I'm independent.
She's indie. Yeah. She's, as you might see, guys, we are in Uganda still. We are in Uganda. We are hosting from Uganda.
You say it with
She's
me.
Ugandan.
Enough.
No, she is. She's Ugandan. She's Asian. And by naturalization, she's European.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like nationality.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, where are you going to get this from? It's only us that are doing this. Come on. Yeah, guys, in the building today, we are joined by the one and only hitmaker of Badada. Her name is Yuko. Yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, tell us what's up for you. How are you? How is Uganda right now?
I feel like my career is like going like really great because I've only been releasing music since last year October. So if you like look at like in 1 year I've achieved so much. Like I can't even comprehend
Most
like
people in
all
a year have
the
like 3 songs.
What
But
is it?
most people in a space of a year have
Yeah.
like 3 songs.
Yeah, and I think I have now like 8.
8.
Yeah, and I have like a bunch of collabs coming up. But for me, I still can't comprehend that like in a year I've done like so much things, and I guess it's just like it has to do with my faith and believing in myself. Because most of the things that I didn't even look for them. Most of the things they came to
Came
me.
to you.
Yeah, like people offered, or like people were like, "Oh, look, there's this thing. You should do it. You should apply." Or people are like, "Yo, we want to have you like on this and that." It's like, wow, I would have never thought, And I wasn't also even like planning on releasing anything last year, so
Wow.
it was all
You
like a
were just
coincidence.
for-
I was like, fuck it, let's just do it.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah.
nice.
This man doesn't believe that you can attract. He's one of those.
Really?
No. You had to put yourself in the position first, right? You
Yeah.
had to first say, let me do this, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Then the everything that comes after that just falls in line. It's a soul train. You get you are not going to just sit and I'm good at music. You put yourself in the position to attract
No, because
that.
there's people who are good at music and then they still don't achieve anything.
Yes, because they did not put themselves in those positions like you did. They did not go to the studio and record. They did not release their music.
I started going to the studio from April. All my songs I recorded on my phone in my bedroom with my headsets. Except for Barada. Barada is my first song that I recorded in the studio.
In the studio?
Yes.
Yeah, he also used to record music, but I don't know, it must have been from a forest. The audio quality.
From
The
a
audio
forest.
quality had crisps.
Bro.
But tell us because I've always wondered, is your name Yuko or
Yeah, that's my job.
okay, what is your name?
Full name?
Yeah.
Mamta's Yuko Miyake.
Mamtaz.
Or you can say like, Mamtaz is like European way, like the
MMTZ.
MAMTAZ, yes. But you pronounce it as Mamtaz.
Mamtaz. Which language
Mamtaz
is that?
Yuko Miyake.
Which language is that?
I think it's Arabic.
Arabic.
Yeah.
Then Yuko Miyake is
Japanese. Yes.
You can speak Japanese?
A little bit.
How do you guys greet in Japanese?
Konnichiwa, watashi no namae wa Yuko desu.
Okay, I had konnichiwa. The guy watches anime. I'm sure he had nothing. No one did you also had konnichiwa, right?
No, konnichiwa, and then watashi something. What I know is I think that's how they say I am well. or something of the sort.
Ah,
See, I've watched anime for
no,
a long
no. The
First-
only reason he had
Right.
Watashi because that's what Watashi is from the Megan Thee
Oh,
Stallion
good.
song.
First of all,
Watashi was star.
First of all, this boy thinks that anyone who watches anime, which is hentai. Do you know what that is?
Hey.
Yes.
I
Those
changed my
are
mind.
two different things.
No, it's the same genre of art.
No, but just because it's the same genre of art doesn't mean that like it's the same thing.
No, if I find you watching it, I would not be misquoted me. I would not be surprised if I found you watching the other brand of thing because
So you assume we just casually go on a podcast.
my sisters are now watching anime right now,
and do they
I'm
watch
changing
hentai?
my mind. I'm changing my mind because I know they don't.
You illiterate.
Carrying on, Mama. Okay, Mama, me I want to get the greeting, Mulenji. It is konnichiwa,
Watashi no
watashi no
namae wa,
namae wa
and then you say your name, Yuko desu.
desu. Konnichiwa, watashi
No. Watashi no
konnichiwa, watashi no
namae wa.
namae wa Chelsea desu. What does that mean?
Hello, my name is Yuko.
Oh, can you say that again? Konnichiwa, watashi no
namae wa.
namae wa Chelsea desu.
Yes. Watashi no is like my.
Oh.
And then namae wa is name. And then Yuko.
So what does watashi wa star mean?
I'm a star.
Watashi wa.
Watashi wa is I am. Watashi no is my. Like it's a something you own. You can say like watashi no telephone, so my telephone.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. That's nice. Anyway, so you are Mamtaz Yuko Miyake. Where is the Uganda in there? Like, how does Uganda come in?
You have like a Uganda somewhere.
Yeah,
I
you have like a Uganda name.
Yeah, Nsubuga. Yeah, that's also like in
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So-
nice.
Yes.
So, is it maternal or paternal? Like, where is the Uganda?
My mom is Ugandan. Yeah.
Oh.
My dad is like, I think like 3/4 Japanese, and then the rest he's Ugandan and Irish.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do they put it in quotas?
Because the thing is, like, if your parents, like, his dad is like full Japanese, and then like his grandma is like Irish.
So it's all
Irish,
based on the
Ugandan.
lineage. Somewhere you get
Yeah,
less than-
yeah. It's
You-
like
you
a
see the
whole
beauty
bunch
of-
of stuff.
Yeah, the beauty of these guys, sad for us, is they actually bringing it as I'm putting you in a position of an outsider, but it's because you are one of us, but you have the organization of like these guys have family trees. Bro, the only time I'm doing my family trees if I go to our family graveyard and I'm like, yeah, that guy. But there is no account. So
The only people I know from the past are my now currently dead grandparents.
I can actually trace my ancestry 3 generations back, but it stops there. I don't
3
know.
generations.
Yeah, I don't know where the other guys were buried. But if I am there, okay, there is a guy that actually directs us when we are there. And like, this guy is so and so, this guy is so and so, was your auntie, this guy. So, yeah, that's the only beauty of it.
You and auntie, so guys.
Pardon? Thank you for swallowing it. No one had that. Did you hear that?
No,
Exactly. Yes, it's joke. Don't even rewind. Now you're not here, bro. But so were you born here or
yeah, I was born in Mango.
That's interesting. I was also born in Mango. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Let's
born in
go.
Mango. Yeah, I was born in Mango.
And you?
I think it was in Zambia. I think.
You think?
How do you not know?
But
my mother is a very moving on forward person. So she doesn't really reminisce like that.
Wow.
there are such things as
Birth certificate?
birth certificates.
But yeah, but isn't it on your like ID?
No, on the birth certificate they always include that this person was born here.
I don't have mine. I know I was born as in Clay. I didn't.
So no, your and you get a national ID, it doesn't have like your birth.
No. Now, funnily enough, that the national ID expires, but doesn't have a birth.
Because in Belgium you have like you have a national ID, and then it has like where you were born, and like your what is it called, like security number or something, social
Oh, yeah,
security
yeah, yeah.
number, like all that is on
Here is
there.
our social security numbers. Here we just have national identification numbers. Just some block. It's not going to help you anywhere. Maybe from.
What's the use of the social security number?
It's like if you have to
Medication, right?
no, not really. It's more like if you have to do like stuff for like the government. Let's say if you have to get like new papers, like a new ID or something, then you have, that's your identification. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was for like since
To recognize
that
who
side
you
it's
are.
like welfare states. I actually thought that's like what you have to show to get services for free.
No, it's like to identify you, because you can be like, that's my name, but it's like if you have give like another number, then I'll be like, oh, that doesn't match up. So everybody has like their own.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, what were your initial days like, school and that, like prior to when you actually left?
Can you repeat
Where
that
were you
question?
schooling
Before I went to Belgium?
before you actually left?
I went in Bunga. That's where I still live. Like
Bunga. Oh,
yeah, like a school called Teletubbies Primary School. Yeah.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
was
I've
my
heard of
primary
it.
school.
Oh wow, that's nice. So after primary, you left.
Yeah, I left when I was 6 or 7.
But P2.
I had to, guys. Please don't cancel me. That was cringe. I have a little brother, so
So that was P2.
yeah. No, like I left. You know, the thing is that since I came in Belgium when it was like December, and January school starts again, right? Because
Yeah.
their vacations are like different. But I couldn't enroll like in the middle of the year. So and like in P1 they already learned how to like read and write and all those things, but I didn't know the language, so they put me a class back,
Oh.
to kindergarten, I think, the last year of kindergarten, so I can learn how to like
The basics.
speak the language and learn through like pictures and stuff like that, and then just continued. But I learned Dutch, I think, in a couple months. Yeah.
Is it that easy? I'm learning French, but every other day I realize I still have a long way to
Say
go.
something.
Je parle français. Je m'appelle Chelsea. C'est là-bas mon ami Jaffa. Nous avons un podcast. C'est la polée, la jus d'un chat.
Okay. Okay. So why did you choose French? Why did you choose to learn French?
Ideally, it's because of what I'm doing in uni.
Yeah,
I'm doing international politics and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe if I learn like an extra language, gives me an extra edge in the field where I'm going.
Okay.
But technically, also for that.
So it's good to know an extra language, you know?
Yeah. I'm
handy.
actually trying to move on from French to learn Zulu, but he makes fun of me, so I feel bad about
it. Don't support your friends.
Yeah, he's not supportive like
He
that.
has no biggest cheerleader in his life minus me or his siblings.
I can call my dad right now.
That's your dad. He's supposed to be on your team.
But that's how he cheerleads, by hating. Anyway, so walk us through your life post Uganda, like Belgium. Try and connect that to how you've managed. Okay, just walk first. How was like your initial life in Belgium and your journey to like self-discovery? Oh my God, I can sing. Something like that.
Oh, like with my connection with music. Before I moved to Belgium, actually, I grew up around music. My dad was a musician.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I grew up like my mom, her friends were also like musicians. So she would always like take me to like their performances and all those things. And at home we had like somebody that used to take care of us, but she was like also very young. Her name is Naka, and we used to do like performances. Like we practiced, we did something, and then at the end of the week we would show like our parents, like with the children of my mom's friends.
It was a musical household.
Yeah, we used to do like a modeling thing, or like we made like a theater play, or like we did some music stuff, and at the end of the week we would show it to our parents. And then like when I moved to Belgium, since I grew up like in a big family, and I grew up like going everywhere with my mom, when I moved to Belgium, like that kind of fell away, and I was only with like my mom, my sister, and my stepdad. And my mom had like mental problems, so she wasn't around a lot. And obviously when you come from like a big family and then suddenly you're put in a country, yeah, you don't know anybody, and you move there with your mom and your mom isn't really around, you have to like find a way to
Square one now.
yeah, and like deal with that, you know, those emotions as a child. And the only thing that could like make me feel safe and secure and how do you say it, like there was music.
Where the solace was.
Yeah, that was the only thing that connected me to home, and the only thing that I could hold on to that still reminded me of home. So I just kept continue doing music, and I really liked it. I couldn't really sing that well, but I just liked music. So yeah, and Belgium also, like we had what was it called? Like my school was called OVA, and then they had OVA Got Talent. But I used to have like a lot of stage fright. Yeah, like a lot of stage fright and social anxiety. But I love music so much that I was like, you know what? Who cares? And I did a song like in front of all the school. My voice was very shaky though, you know, obviously, but I still did it. And throughout the years, I learned to be comfortable more, singing in front of people, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I don't like making mistakes when I'm singing, you know. It's like, oh my god, but people can't hear it, but for me it's like, oh, I made
you noticed the mistake.
So now I'm like learning to have more fun on stage than actually being like, oh, this has to sound perfect, because that's not the point of performing. It has to sound perfect in the studio, but on stage the most important part is connecting with the crowd.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So when you were young, what music were you listening to particularly?
Any type of music. Like genuinely, I listen to jazz, I listen to classical music, I listen to pop music, R&B, sometimes like some rock music, but not like the rock, like the heavy metal, you know, just like if it's still soulful in a way, I would like it. Even country.
There was...
He believes that he has vocal cords that can compete with Adele. He usually sings...
right now, I'm just going through a rough patch because I have some little bit of cough.
We accept you the way you are. Please, give us an acapella.
No. Musically, I'm better than you.
It's okay. I can rap better than you.
Give us an acapella.
You can do what better than me?
Chad,
you can do what better than me?
Sing.
No. I'm just having a hard time vocally because I have some cough. But you've had me sing. Come on.
Okay, Beyonce. What's your compliment?
Now I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious.
Okay, no. You lead. You give me a song. We sing together. And you see if the harmonics won't come out perfect.
Which song?
Problem is I have cough, but I'm going to shame myself on the internet, but it's kawa. Just because I have to prove you wrong.
What song? I'm thinking. You say a song.
No, let him choose a song.
I have to know it.
Let him choose a song.
Or you rap.
He can't. Oh my god, he is the most disabled rapper vocally, I know.
I think sitting here with confidence, trying to just up. Bro.
Don't take it too far. I know you give us a song.
I give you a song. I don't want to go cliche and go for it there. So that's a little bit obvious. Taylor Swift?
I don't know any Taylor Swift songs. Sorry.
You don't know Taylor Swift music. Okay.
You listen to Taylor Swift?
Yeah, he's a Swiftie.
No.
You're a Swiftie. Ah!
He's a Swiftie and a baby too, by the way.
What?
Give us a damn song.
Okay, Nicki Minaj?
That's
no harmonics in that, bro.
Okay, to be honest,
let's leave it. It's fine. I will hear it another day.
I'm good musically.
Saved by the Bell.
I'm good musically.
Let's come.
I'm good musically. Unlike you. I can out sing you, I can out rap you, nigga. Anyway, so like when you were in Belgium, it is from like the school that you actually studied active music, right? Yeah.
That
Don't
what?
worry. When you're in Belgium, is it like from school that you studied active music?
No, I've been doing music my whole life, and
Oh.
I loved music so much. I did even like outside of school. I did singing classes, and
Oh.
I followed singing classes, and I also did I don't know how to say it in English. It's in Dutch is notenleer, and it's basic. You know those notes. You
Oh,
read
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
thing
yeah,
when you're
yeah.
like playing piano or
The,
something.
the,
The
so the notation thing
A. I learned that
with
because
the
we had to.
clefs and all
Yeah, I
that.
had to learn that as well. I had those classes. In my whole like primary school, I did that, and I also had like my singing teacher. Then we had to do a show for like our parents and stuff. And I think doing those things helped me to actually become more confident in what I'm doing because I knew I loved it. So
What was
yeah,
the first
nothing was holding me back.
What was the first Ugandan song you actually listened to and you're like, yeah?
There was a song, I don't even remember the artist, but there was a song I used to be so obsessed with. You know, I used to, but he's not Ugandan. I used to listen to Ali Kiba, but he's not Ugandan.
Alikiba.
I think
Oh,
he's Kenyan or
yeah, he's
Tanzanian.
Kenyan. Yeah.
Yeah. But last year, before I came, my little brother has, I didn't really know any Ugandan artists at all. I had heard of Joshua Baraka, but I didn't really know who that was. And my brother put me on Fig Fameka. And I think it was the song,
Please don't say Kachim.
no,
Come on, can't be.
it
Come on.
was. I don't remember. But it was I really loved the song and I was obsessed with it for like a couple of months.
Have you listened?
And then I got into like FIFA Maker's music.
Mm.
And actually his song was so nice. I really like what he does. For real.
No, we actually. So that means if you like his music, then musically you've considered blending what you do because I've listened to what you do.
Mm.
There are beats I've been listening to and there's like, this might be a Billie Eilish region. And then like the switch to like now Badada is crazy because I'm like, now she can actually do this as well.
Yeah.
So it means you can blend that with maybe let's say you have a rapper on, and because I feel like it would go mad. We know a couple people. I know a rapper. I know a rapper. His name is J Jax. It would be good. We had him sometime. Yeah. So yeah.
Because for me, I don't like to stick. I feel like for me, I like to experiment with genres and bend genres. Because if I'm stuck in one, let's say like people are like, oh, she's a R&B artist. I feel like then now I can't even make Afro songs anymore because then it's gonna disappoint people and be like, but bro, you're an R&B artist, and now I'm like releasing Afro music, and then after this, I'm gonna be releasing maybe like a neo soul song.
Genre switches make the artist sound very weird. Like when the person is finally, apart from a few, but when the person finally does the switch, you're like, the first listen is always cringe. You're like,
it's like
what is
the
this?
way Machine Gun Kelly went from rap to pop, I think.
It's like Post Malone.
Post Malone,
That's
oh my god,
Malone.
that's the person that I can't even listen to Post Malone's country.
No,
I won't.
It's cringe. It's really
It's
cringe.
country music.
Yeah, it's
now it makes country music.
It's like the Beyonce country album. I did not listen to it.
But Beyonce's country album is kind of good. I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I listen to some songs, and they're actually like kind of good because she still stays in who she is. You still hear her. Yeah, now it's just country.
Comes out a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get to the music talk later on with the guest. Yeah,
we have a section where we want to ask you a little bit just for the people to get to know you a little bit. Yeah? So, your hobbies?
My hobbies, I like painting and sometimes like coloring books. And I also do videography, like in my free time for like other artists to make like video clips or shoots. Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies. Like I like trying out new things. I have so many accounts. I have a food account where I went to like restaurants and review restaurants. I have an account. There was a time when I used to like last year when I was inside and I was like, yo, actually, like I was bored, but I was like, there's so much to do. I can't be bored. So then I started. In Belgium, you have like in your city, they do free activities. So I looked up the different activities they have, and I signed up for like a gaming night. I signed up for a cooking class. I signed up, and the gaming night, I thought, there's going to be young people. I came, there was only old people, and I had the time of my life. They were so nice, bro.
Okay, when you
So-
say gaming, my head is going
No,
video
it's
games.
like
Just normal
yeah, it's like outside and like in
Scrabble
the
outside,
yeah,
not
it's
board
those
games.
cup games that you have to throw things.
Oh,
It was when I came, I was like, yo, should I turn around and just leave? But I was like, you know what? I'm already outside. Let's just do it. And I had like a lot of fun. Yeah, I like trying new things.
What do you do to detangle?
To what?
Detangle.
What does that mean?
to
Relax.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Like
not
on my
your
free
brain,
days.
like yeah.
I like watching movies. I'm a movie freak. Yeah, like for me, the days when I have a day off, my phone is on do not disturb, and I like sit in my bed, I cook food, and then I binge watch like movies.
Quick
Yeah,
question: a movie? Would you watch a movie or follow a series?
both. Because Marvel, like the Avengers, I watched all of them in order. I think when it was Corona, I watched them all, and then like last year I watched them again, even though I already know what's gonna happen. Yeah, and I like watching series as well.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Favorite hero?
That's hard. That's really, really, really hard. Because sometimes I like the character's personality so much, but then it's like another person is like the powers and the way they use it is like so much more interesting. But I would say like maybe Wanda Maximoff, and Spider-Man.
Wanda Maximoff is the first guy.
It's a girl.
No, it's
a woman
the
with
the chick with the red powers.
Yeah.
Red powers.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She has
reality
walking.
stone.
Stone or something. The red stone that she can like bend reality. And
The coolest superhero I've seen is the guy in X-Men. The guy that what is it?
X-Men movies are also so good.
The guy that played table tennis alone. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen a superhero do. I've never seen anything cooler than that.
You know what really
There's a
angered
guy
me?
was playing tennis alone.
When and what movie?
I think
I
it's
don't think he remembers.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Quicksilver.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know the name because my dad
Yeah.
has a pair of socks that have Quicksilver on them. So it's stuck. I was like, oh, okay.
One thing I really hated about like the X-Men movies is it was like this black guy and his power is like he can absorb your power or something. And then there was this scene that the other like another villain or something, he put fire in his body and then he exploded. Like I thought your powers were to like
To absorb.
and he exploded and died. But I think he can change to, how do you say, like absorb to the environment. So I think he didn't die, but he exploded in he became particles, to save himself. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, since you
weird.
like the superhero stuff, so that means you also have a favorite villain.
No, I don't really like the villains.
I actually like the X-Men chick, the one that does colors and can turn into other people.
Oh yeah, the blue
Mystique.
girl, Mystique. Yeah. But is she a villain?
Yes, she's a villain, right?
She's
No.
more of an anti-hero, really.
Yeah.
She's usually bad, but when situations go from bad to worse, then she'll...
So she doesn't count for a villain.
She's not really a villain.
I'm really bad at these things.
Favorite movie of the year?
That released this year or like that I
Give us
watched this year.
And then the past one.
Which movies have what? I've watched so many movies this year.
The movies
bro.
that come out this year, though.
I know. Sinners.
I want to
Sinners
watch
is so.
Sinners.
I watched it 3 times already.
I've been told it's really,
It's
really nice.
so good.
I'm not watching anything this year and holding it in high regard because I'm waiting for next year. I think the best thing is going to come out next year. Like it's a series.
Your series of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, A Night of
Game of
Seven
Thrones.
Kingdoms. I'm actually waiting for that to come out so that I can actually see what it is like. Because I've read the book. Now, since I've read the book, now I want to watch and see how good are they with.
People have been telling me to watch Game of Thrones, but
Not watch all
No.
my days.
nah, I don't know. I feel like there's something holding me back to watch it.
You should watch. You see, when you watch Game of Thrones, you'll make up your mind on everything you've watched.
By the end of
I feel like
season
it's
one,
Is
so
the best.
it's so gruesome.
okay,
They show like
Everything. Yeah, I mean, that's the point of it. Like,
Eh?
it's so real. Like, I've read the books.
Yeah.
I think of the 5, I've read 3.5. And it's always stunning, like, how this guy wrote what he wrote. And it's a world of its own. Like, it warps you in. It does. You don't have to, like, I feel like superhero movies, you have to get convinced. Like, all right, this guy is standing. Now he's going to take off his shirt and he goes out. You get it? But you do not know what's next in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
A guy is going to fight and you're like, this guy is good, this guy is good. He's going to die. You're going to get the normal, like, action. Yeah, so it's really nice.
Is it like with the Mother of Dragons? Is that?
Yeah.
Khaleesi,
You should
no.
actually watch that.
I might
'Cause
watch it.
the best advice I would give you, I don't know, other guys might hate me for this, but maybe you can support season 5. Everything after season 5 is trash. But season 1 to season 5 that's like the best storyline I've read all my life.
Okay,
and
I'll give it a
watched.
chance.
You should.
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
anime. What's your top 3?
Top 3.
You actually an anime head like that, for real. You just watch
I'm
some.
not like a anime
Yeah, you're
head,
your own, bro.
but I have watched some animes that I really liked. My first anime that I've ever watched was Ponyo from like Studio Ghibli. So I really like that one. I like the animation style. But then I also watched Your Name, super confusing, but the storyline is also really good. And then I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Also like,
He's not familiar with
but those are more like love, like cute animes, you know. But the storyline is like very, very, very well written. But for me, I also watched My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
So good. I
You've
love
not
that
watched
one.
Naruto.
Nah, I don't think I will even watch it.
Hi. I'm nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
That looks boring.
Have you watched
Don't
One
watch me.
Piece?
Also, no Dragon Ball Z. I can't.
Next question.
Okay, the new gen,
Eh?
new generation at least.
But what? Of anime?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Really?
I haven't watched those animes that I just told you. I watched like
the very
4 years
old,
ago,
yeah.
3 years ago. Yeah.
Sad. Favorite food combo.
Food combo.
By the
Like
way,
out
you
of
have
all
a
the
very-
dishes in the world,
No, like,
Ugandan food.
no. Okay, you can do Ugandan food, but firstly, like, given like what you're more exposed to, because now you've spent more time in Belgium. Like,
Yeah.
what's the best or most? What's the question? Best?
Best, yeah.
West. Weirdest. Best or weirdest?
Let's go with weirdest.
Weirdest.
Weirdest food combination. You know what? You guys probably gonna think that I'm weird.
That's the point of it
But
anyway.
it's like I used to have like bread, and then I put like chocolate, and then I put like you know chocolate spread,
Yeah.
and then I put like turkey slice, and then I just eat it. Like my friends thought it was weird, but
Okay.
actually really good. You should have to try it.
Okay,
Sorry,
bread and chocolate is something I've never thought about.
it's
But
actually
it
really
sounds
good.
doable. I don't know about
Right?
the turkey slice, but
We
bread and
have to eat
chocolate.
it with chicken slices, or if you eat pork like with ham or something.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Okay, the bread and chocolate really sounds doable.
But bread and chocolate is normal. Everybody eats breads and chocolates.
Yeah.
Not Chelsea.
Like chocolate
I do,
spreads.
bro.
Chocolate spread.
I would.
Nutella.
Okay, I haven't, but I would. Exactly. Nutella, bro. I'm going to buy a Nutella when we leave.
I believe in you. I believe in
Okay,
you.
what is your favorite Ugandan dish?
My favorite Ugandan dish. You know what? It's not really. I don't know if it's like a dish, but I really, really like molokoni. Me and my sister, we like molokoni. I really love
I've only
molokoni.
eaten it once.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I did not. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
I really liked it. Me and
But
my
people,
sister.
it has like a huge liking
Mm,
because I know people that actually have nothing for supper except that because they like it that much.
Have you tried the Rolex before?
of course.
Of course, come
No, I'm
on.
just asking. It's been years.
Why wouldn't I? Bro, the first day I landed, I was like, guys, get me a Rolex right now. I was even dreaming of it before I was traveling.
Women people who actually live in the country have the same thing. Whenever they leave, like the biggest food that they ever miss is always a Rolex.
Yeah, because you can get it like at any time, you know, like if you're hungry at night, you could be like, let me go get a Rolex, or like it's a day, I don't have a lot of money. But in Belgium, like the city that I live in, everything closes at
Which city?
Bruges.
Oh,
And everything closes at like
sound
6.
familiar.
So
At
after
6?
that, yeah, if you're hungry, you don't have anything in your house, you just have to starve. There's
No.
nothing open.
It feels like a very
Maybe
big
fast food
boarding
chains until
school.
like 10, but eating fast food every day is like, you know, it's not very healthy.
I don't know why. I really don't know why Starbucks and McDonald's have not thought about coming to Uganda, but would really support you guys. But it's Kawa, whatever you're doing, it's Kawa.
Your biggest inspiration for music?
Alex Isley. I don't know if I pronounce her last name right, but Alex Isley, I discovered her, I think 3 years ago. I said her name. I've been gatekeeping. Oh my God, guys. Anyway, I've been gatekeeping her for so long. But anyway, I'm going to put y'all on. Go listen to Alex Isley. Because like I used to write like pop songs, right? Because I was like, you know, Ariana Grande and all those pop girls, but I couldn't really connect with that genre. And then when I discovered her, I can't even describe what kind of music she makes. It's if you listen to it, it's like you're floating, you know.
I'm going to try and listen to it.
And it's very calming. And she became a very big inspiration. And her
Oh my God.
H.E.R. Her.
Yeah, now
amazing.
you could sing a song.
She's like a queen
now
of
you could sing a
R&B.
song. Let me
Which
see.
one? Best part? You know that one? It's a
Best
very
part.
popular one with Daniel Caesar.
I think I know it, but I don't know it word for word. What
You're
is
lying.
No,
So-
for real. No, I don't know it word for word, honestly. But I must.
Which song do you
I
know
don't
of
think
her?
I don't think it's a Daniel Caesar song I've not listened to.
You listen to Daniel Caesar?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I
You
don't
know
think-
Daniel Caesar?
No, I can't say I don't.
Damn.
I've just not
get
listened
on
to his
it.
latest album.
Is it good? They told me to
I've
listen
just
to
not
it.
listened to it,
Eh.
but I wanted to.
Mm.
Failed to. I think I was trying to get it, but then I forgot. Yeah, but let me see. I was actually a real I had a time when I was off music, but when I was really into music, Form 6. I think you should see my playlist. Elamai,
Elamai.
yeah, like you would think it's a girl's phone.
R&B is such like
Yeah,
an amazing
yeah.
genre.
I'm a big R&B head. I've
Me
listened
too.
to what's her name? The new album. The chick that I've been hyping all along, and
What does she look like?
she's dark skinned, Summer Walker.
Hey.
I've listened to the new
You
album.
know the thing is like I don't listen to Summer Walker anymore because she only sings about
Heartbreak.
men
Yeah.
and like she only sings about like toxic stuff and I'm just like, bro, shut up. You know, even SZA, like I stopped listening to SZA. I listen to SZA, you know, I even have like a vinyl thing. Vinyl
oh
thing.
my God. I want to get a
SOS.
record. Oh my.
I have SOS album and
my SOS was
they're
nice.
It's so good.
SOS was nice.
SOS was so good. And I want to get like the Control album as well. But she also sings about like
You're not as
I'm the second girl and like it's like, oh my God. You know, it's like you're manifesting these. I feel like if you listen to music, the type of music you manifest in your life, you know, music is a frequency.
It's the life you live.
Yeah.
Actually.
Anyway, to continue your question, another person is Willow Smith. I think you guys would know her. Yeah. She's very inspiring the way she always experiences with her music and her looks. I love it.
My favorite song for her is Transparent Soul.
Yeah, it's so good. That album was...
I'm not familiar.
You don't know?
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I know I've listened to Willow Smith, but I'm not familiar with like her music when I heavy. Okay. I'm just admitting, bro. Okay. Move on, carry on.
What's your problem?
Mama, we need to negotiate about a vinyl. I need a vinyl player, man. In my life, even if it has no record player on it, I just need it in my room.
The last one, your most embarrassing moment.
My most embarrassing moment. I was 11 and I had crutches, right? and we had to go to this place because my stepdad is Christian, so he wanted me to be like baptized.
Oh, you're not Christian, eh?
No, I'm not a Christian. Like my family is Muslim.
Muslim.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
the
my
Taj, eh?
yeah. So like when we moved to Belgium, my stepdad is like Christian, so and his family is as well. So he's like, I want you guys baptized, and or was it baptized? It's called communion. Like you do the first time you eat this like
Oh, First Holy Communion.
yeah, communion, yeah. And it was a second one, and we had to do like activities with like the church sometimes. There was a day where we had to do a walk somewhere in the forest with like the group, and I had like my crutches. We were going to go home, me and my dad, but I had to pee so bad, like so bad. But I was wearing this, how do you call it? Those things that you have to click open and then like take it. You have to like take everything off. Those those
the
one
overall
tracks.
thing.
Yeah, it's like I had those on, and my dad was like, "You run next to like the bus stop. You pee there." I had crutches. I'm running as fast as I can. I couldn't hold it, and I peed myself.
Oh.
And it was cold outside, so like you could see like from the lights from the bus stop, my pants were like dampening, and we still had to get in the bus. I was so embarrassed for so long, but afterwards I was like, you know what, I was a child and I had crutches.
Hey, you're a child.
It happens, eh? It happens.
When you're a child, it's
And then on top of that thing I was wearing.
No, but at that age, you're expected to be putting on that.
Yeah?
At that age.
Yeah. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah, it couldn't have helped.
Yeah, I mean, what you're putting on also. Yeah.
To get into the next segment, this one we call the situation room. We get a particular circumstance or our
audience, our family.
They give us a particular situation that one of them is going through, and we sort of give them a different perspective on how to go about it. So this one reads, Hi guys, I'm a student at Muse, 23 years old, and I'm in my second year, to be specific. In my first year, I met this guy at one of the spots along Bandani. Do you know where that is?
It's around here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing led to another. He was buying me alcohol. We bumped into each other a couple of times until I realized he had a car. I started to take him more seriously after that.
Because he had a car.
Yeah.
Eh?
By the side note, I like the way you say that because it's very Japanese.
Well,
so she took him more seriously because he had a car. I said, after 2 months of this, we were going on monthly trips to Ginger, and he would spend his weekend at my hostel sometimes. Being older, he was gifting me quite blissfully. Half of my room is literally his purchases. Things took a turn last week when I realized that he had died. A friend.
I'm not laughing. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. It's just that's how I react to these things. Continue. Eh?
Come on, man. Come on.
Okay.
Things took a turn last week when I received a text that this guy had died. I was told by a friend of his that I met through him during our trips to Ginger. I was so sad and didn't know if I'm going to pass these exams. Worst of all is the fact that I am 12 weeks pregnant. I wanted to keep the baby because he has been talking about it for the last few times we were getting into things. So I chose not to swallow the pill, which always leaves money for. I was told that aborting beyond the 11th week is risky. I don't know if he has a family. Wait, I do know that he has a family, a wife and 3 kids.
A wife?
And 3 kids. No ring before you judge me. I can't raise the kid on my own. I'm still in school. I was thinking of going for the burial so that I can address my co-widow about what to do, but I feel she's going to be too tensed up and it might create a scene. My only other option is aborting, and I have told my friends that it's a risk. I've been told by my friends that it is a risk, not only for my life, But even for my uterus, I might not be able to give birth in the future. Again, what should I do?
That's a tricky situation, bro.
It's a tight one.
First of all, I wouldn't go to the burial because his wife and kids are going to be there, and this woman just lost her husband, and then to get to know on the burial that he has
An extra
Aside
yeah, bro, you know, like some people can like die from heartbreak, eh? So I wouldn't really do that to that wife, like ever. I wouldn't pull up. I would just be from a distance, or like in my heart, be like, rest in peace,
I really think she should go though.
bro.
Because now how is she going to take care of the kid? Because I think there is
But
somewhere
she's saying,
says,
but she might do an abortion. She's thinking of doing an abortion,
so
but
you
it's
would advise her to go
unsafe.
for
Because how long is she pregnant?
4 weeks.
And after 11 weeks, it's
Dangerous. Well, it's doable, but it's risky.
so if she keeps the baby, no, if she does the abortion, there's a risk that she might not be able to get kids later. Keep the
Yeah.
child.
how are you going to take care of the
Encompass.
kid if you do not
Hey, she's still at school.
Yeah. How are you going to take care of the kid
If you don't have money,
you do
eh?
not present the kid
Sell
to-
all the things that you have in your room, in your house that you got from this guy, and raise a child. Because the thing is, as a woman, I feel like, especially if she is thinking like, I want children when I'm older, I feel like this is too risky. Then, like, if you imagine, like, if she actually lets go of the child, and then
It's
she
the last
can
one.
never have children ever again, and this was her only chance.
Mm.
I know she's at school, but bro,
I really
I
I
genuinely
really
don't
think,
know, because
I-
there's cons and plus
Pros
like,
to each,
to
eh?
both. Yeah.
I really think she should just present herself at the burial.
And say what? Hello, I'm
Hi.
actually the girlfriend of your husband,
Yeah.
and I need money.
No, I'm pregnant. Something. Just be honest.
Well, I would not give the girl money. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you just find time aside, address the issue.
Do you know that at that particular moment, the wife is going to be in a very defensive posture? She's going to think you want money, you want to take some of the inheritance. She's going to be on the defensive. The fact that even the actual wife wasn't married because she said no ring. So this woman is going to be grasping on straws to whatever she can to support her 3 kids. And then you bring your legs back in. I'm a second wife.
Mind you, the baby isn't born yet, so you're already
Yeah.
asking money. I think that woman, especially since she has already 3 kids that she has to feed, and you're at a burial burying your husband. I feel it's like this. The setting is very inappropriate. She can be like or she can go to the burial, not say anything to the woman, but show up to show support, and then like after like a couple of days or whatever after the burial, she then can talk to her like, look, this and that.
Or she should go
But
there
that's
and
gonna
try
break
and
that
establish some
woman.
contact.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Because I really think if you sit down, maybe if you're going through something and you have a solution, however risky, I would rather you take it than lay back and do something risky. Because if beyond the 11th week, you're not only risking your future but your present life. Because I've been told 11th week someone can die during the abortion. It's better you just go and confront. Because by and large, your parents might not accept that kid.
But sorry, maybe that's a bit cruel of me, but if you are having intercourse without protection, then that's your problem. If you become pregnant, that's your own fault. Then there's no like, oh, but I can't trace it. That's the risk you knew you were taking. You knew that was the risk of becoming pregnant. And a lot of like, I feel like, I'm like a feminist and I'm like a girl's girl, but in those situations, I feel like you can't play victim, because everybody on this planet who's old enough knows that is the risk. You can become pregnant. So when that happens, you cannot be like, I don't know what to do. My parents are going to hate me. You knew that before, and your parents were going to hate you in the first place, and you still did it.
And it looks like that dude, before his passing, also did not intention it, because he mentioned he used to leave money for her to buy a pill.
'Yeah.
So if he actually...
But he talked about kids with her.
But so that's
Sicho.
That's
yes, but that's still no justification. Like
Yeah, true.
if I talk about kids and I leave you money for appeal, I feel like take a hint.
What's appeal?
Oh, it's a contraceptive. It's what
Oh, like to prevent you being
Yeah.
pregnant.
I think you guys call them Plan Bs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Plan Bs.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's definitely is being like, girl, this is not happening. Ah,
Then she just surprised him.
So what's our final piece of advice? Does she?
I feel like she has two options.
she can try to talk to the woman. That's definitely, because what is she losing?
I don't believe taking them on would be the best option. I feel she would reach out to the man's relatives.
Family?
Yeah. Maybe like a brother to the man.
Yeah, there is someone that is loving in there, by the way.
She should
That's
try
all.
that.
Yeah,
That's
and then
tough.
maybe like have a blood test that can prove that it's maybe like
You can
AIDS,
actually
you know?
test the baby from inside.
Yeah, I think so. It's
Wow.
blood and stuff like that. I think so, right? So maybe if she gets those first, when she arrives at the family, at least she has proof, because anybody can say, "Yeah, I have your
I have a
child."
kid
You
and all
know?
of this. Oh, she goes and is an Amazonian, takes the abortion. I'm not in support,
Yeah.
but it's about being realistic. I feel like that's one thing that we actually have to be about it. You're in the situation. You can't raise the kid. Based on overreaction, it means that her family is not going to be in support.
She doesn't even mention the family anywhere.
Because by the
She doesn't
time
have it in her head.
By the time she is scared of that, that means the family is completely not into it. And being a single mother, I believe, is not for everyone.
True.
And also getting a man with a kid at that age is also hard.
Nay, girl, whoever this is, why would you go with a married man with kids? That's yeah, but then,
I mean,
then
that
look
coupled her.
look at what situation you're in now. For all the girls who are watching, please do not get yourself involved with any married man, because they're already married. They haven't even like divorced their own wife. There's a reason for that.
He had no ring.
But still, he's living with this woman with children.
With children, yeah.
There's a reason why he's especially if you're young and he's older and he already has a family. If he has not left the family yet, there's a reason why he's with you, but he's not trying to marry
make it
you or like
exclusive,
yeah.
like that.
There's a reason for that, and you should see these signs early on, because these are the type of situations you will end up in. And this guy will be good off, well, not in his situation because sadly enough he passed away, but in a lot of situations, then they will leave you. You're pregnant and you're an only mother, and now you have to fetch for yourself. You know.
Yeah.
So you should also, like, as women, you should not rely on a man to fund everything you have, because what if that man falls away? Then what do you have left?
Do later?
So you should be good on your own first, because as you said, like, if now the man died and you don't have anything, you don't have any money,
Yes.
what do you do?
Just your fun and your plates.
Yeah, you have you know. So you should talk to this family as soon as you can, because as longer that you wait, the longer that you can't do an abortion anymore, you know. So as fast as you can, talk to the family, and if they're like, no, sorry, we're not going to help you, then the other option is see if you can still do the abortion, you know.
Yeah, our sister, please find someone.
Be safe.
Yeah, within the
Please.
family.
Yeah.
To chat on. Yeah, you can let us
Wish
know how
you
it
well.
was. Yeah, wish you the best of luck. Okay, rolling this into the main reason for this sitting. I don't know if he identifies as a music head, but I do. Generally. So one of the reasons I really like it when we have someone that's in the music industry is I am very desperate to understand how music is made.
The process.
Yeah. Do you go to the studio and you're like, all right, play me a beat. Then you just think about that, or you go with your lyrics and then you create a beat. And how do you create a beat? Or how do you create the whole rhythmic sequence of the whole idea of the song?
Yeah. There's artists that actually like have lyrics written already, and then they get a beat and they can do that. I can't. I really can't do that, like, at all. And I also can't be like sitting in the studio, you play something and then I write on the spot. For me, music is very sacred and so personal that I have to sit alone with the Like you can send me like I'll be like send me the melody, send me the beats, I will listen through. Because you can be like I have a beat for you, and then I'll listen to it, and I
You don't
can't
feel it.
connect. Yeah, I can't connect to it. So for me, I listen to like multiple beats, different beats, and I just sit with it with my headsets alone, and then I just write. And sometimes I can't even relate to the songs. It's more like it's gonna sound so weird, but for me, it's like I'm on this spiritual realm that is like I'm just a vessel for like other people's stories, feelings
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah,
come
yeah. I
through me
hear
and
it. Yeah,
write a
yeah.
song. And I also it's based on the feeling of the melody. It's like I'm telling the story that the beat wants to tell. You know, for Badada I was like that because I don't have a lover or anything, so it's not like I can relate. But the song really like came to me just like that, and with most of my songs, it's a connection to the beat. Without the beat, I can't.
You can't
There's
do
no,
anything.
yeah, there's no source.
Oh.
You ever had time writing music that you don't relate to?
Hmm?
Like what you said, you wrote Badada, but there's no love in your life.
Mm.
Like, wasn't it difficult for you to write something that I don't know if to say you haven't experienced or lived through? Like, wasn't it that difficult to get it rolling?
No, not really. Well, I have experienced being in a relationship for sure,
Mm.
but as I said, for me, it's really not about me. It's not about me. It's about the song that wants to be created and being let out, you know. So I don't take music as like i am I am the one who's doing this. It's like more like it wants to create itself, and I'm just the vessel who is like
Vessel, yeah,
making it,
with a pen.
come out. Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense. Okay, so I do not know. Okay, the reason I'm telling you I would really want to have a vinyl in my room is because I am the kind when I'm listening to music, I don't want to listen to a single song
Mm.
if there's an album to it. I'll only listen to the single when I know it's just one song. But when there's an album, I want to listen to the whole album.
Go through it.
Yeah. Have you released an EP or an album of sorts? Because I was looking at a collection and it looked like,
Yeah, I've released an EP in February.
is that
The pink
how many?
Sweet Poison Kisses.
Oh yes, yeah. That was what songs were there? What songs were there?
You have
think
My
I was-
Boy, you
My
have Take
Boy.
It All, and Fractured.
Fractured.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think those are the three I was listening to today morning, funny enough. But what is the thought process? Because I don't know if you listened to the new Baraka album.
Not yet.
He
I'm
has
planning
released
on.
he released a new album recently. It's called Juvie. And it looks like I've come to realize music is nice in collection much more than it is isolated.
As a solo, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that? What makes more sense? The album or the singles?
I feel like the singles is like more for like, how do I say, anybody can, anybody can like connect with it. But I feel like an album or like an EP is more personal to the artist, because you actually have to create a storyline of like what you actually what's the topic of the whole EP. For songs, you can make like one day you can make this song is about your relationship, the next day you can make it about, oh, I went to this trip, and but like an EP has to be like about one big topic or a storyline. And I like an album actually, because you can then choose which of the album you like,
Yeah.
Like you can be like, oh, the third song is my favorite. And I could be like, no, what? The sixth song was so much better. And they could be like, bro, the first was so much better. And then by collectively, even though we have different opinions, it's still the same album. And it's still the
So
same
that
artist.
speaks to how good
exactly,
it is.
exactly. Because then people can have favorites, which is very, very nice.
Because one thing I realized, and I think it's something that's been lacking in like the Ugandan music field at large, is the fact that we have more people producing the one song to go viral, and they're not putting a body to it. I think the only Ugandan album I've listened to was Navio's. We're now from 6, that's like 4-5 years ago. 3 years ago, to be more exact. and maybe I liked it because there was a storyline attached. But when you look at most music, and I think this is like the question I want to ask: how do you curate a story out of everything? Because sometimes you find that someone will get now like Baraka Go Wrong Places, put it on Jovi. It's 12 tracks, but 2 interludes, so technically 10 songs. But when you listen to it, Wrong Places just fits in. If you listen to it sequentially, like track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Wrong Places just fits in. How do you sit down and be like, this is the story I want this to be with? And is the whole idea of releasing a single first a trick to release the album next, or you can just really, it's better if you release the album at large?
I think that depends like on the artist, because some artists, like as Joshua Baraka did, he released Wrong Places first. I think to get like a taste of what's coming, what this new thing that he's going into. But sometimes like it's not always like that you're like, I'm going to work on an album, so you sit down and you only work on songs that are going to be in the album. For me, for my EP, those 3 songs I wrote them over the course of 6 months, and I wasn't even planning to like make an EP. There was like other songs that was supposed to be on it, but then I've decided like actually like these songs I wasn't even gonna release them, but then now that I've listened to it, it goes in a right order, and they fit together, and they tell like one story and one thing that I want to go with. So it doesn't always mean that when you're working on a EP and an album that you're just focused only on that.
Do you believe in having these albums because you're like, you don't want to produce one genre, you produce within one genre of music? Do you believe that it makes much more sense if you do it in one genre per album, or you want to be a diverse person even within the album?
Diverse. I think even within the album, the thing is with
chaotic?
me, no, because I feel like my music, if you listen to all my songs, they might be different genres, but it's still,
But the
can
EP
still
was
find
more or
me.
less the same thing.
Yeah, true, because those are like more like neo soul vibes,
Yeah.
right? But if you listen, like I'm working now on EP, and it is one storyline, but it's still kind of like different genres. Not too far. And it's not like there's one rock song and then the other song is like soul or jazz. It's like still the same vibes. But for me, I don't know. I couldn't. I feel trapped.
Yeah.
And I don't
get
like that feeling. As I said, I like
that
creating. I like trying new things and being creative. If I'm being put in a box and be like, you're that, I feel like I have to now
keep yourself within
limit myself, while I can be so much more than just one thing. Because we as humans, we should not limit ourselves to just, I'm just that and that's who I am for the rest of my life. We evolve and we grow and we change, and that's what I want to do with my music. Go on with like.
There's a notion I've always had that being a creative is more of having a venting space.
Venting space. True.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. In your music, what do you mean?
No, like, because right now I decided want to rely on poetry, but whenever I do write, I realize it's just me venting most of the time.
Yeah, true. Actually, true. But for me, it's like it can be venting, but for me, I feel like I don't. The EP that I have coming up, there's 2 EPs, and there's one of it. It's about my mom and like my life with my mom, and that one is actually like venting. And by making this, it's me allowing myself to let go of that part of my life and being like, once these songs are released, I give myself the opportunity to move on from all that pain, and it's out there, and people who have been through this stuff, they can find comfort in all that stuff, and I can finally let go, and someone else can maybe let go too by listening to that song. Yeah.
Have you ever felt seen through? Like when someone listens now to like a particular EP of yours where you were very passionate about your life, and then you meet someone who's part of your audience, yeah? Do you feel seen through? Like this person now has listened to the songs, now like as a music head, you analyze the stories, what they say, all the underloos and all of that. You ever feel like you've been seen through?
Seen through, that they can see like through me.
Yeah, like they know all of these things that you don't occasionally share.
I feel like at the moment I don't really have songs that you can be like, oh, I know who you are, you know. But like music wise, you can be like, and also how I present myself, it's like really who I am. You can see based on that, but I feel like music wise, right now you can't really be like, oh, I can see through you and I know everything you're going through. But I do have fans who actually analyze my. I don't like calling them fans. It feels like
Yeah, like you're over.
Like
I get that
like,
feeling.
bro, it's
like you're
weird.
overraising yourself.
Yeah,
It's okay.
exactly.
I'm okay there.
Exactly. My supporters, they have analyzed like some of my lyrics and they're like, bro, this is like so well written. Like in my song, My Boy, the first line is. I forgot my own lines. What was it again?
I've seen it happening. Guys,
Through sickness and through health. Through sickness and through health, my is there.
I think I listened to it in a shuffle, by the way.
And then I say been overwatered by under lovers. I wrote that shit afterwards. Like I listened to it, I was like, how
Did
do
my head-
I even?
Yeah.
How do I even write that? You know, that just came out of me, out of like nowhere, but it makes so much sense. And my fans love the way that my supporters love the way that I word things, you know, because it's not just like, oh my god, these people have love bombed me. I could have said love bombing, but it's
It's more artistic.
yeah.
Okay. I've always wanted to put people on this guy, but I don't know. Do you know Leon Thomas?
I love Leon Thomas.
Do you know Leon Thomas?
Have you never watched Victorious?
Victorious. Did you watch Victorious? The Jack Steve
You have,
guy.
yeah.
Do you know he's on Wale's album? City on fire. That's Leon Thomas.
For real? I wasn't a fan.
He's the next Ty Dolla $ign, bro. Trust me.
He's so good.
He's
like
good.
bro.
Very
Good is an
good.
understatement even.
I don't know. I actually realized he has an album of sorts he released, so I'm trying to listen. I'm going to try and get it. But anyway, something I've wondered, by the way, this is me positioning us. You see, yeah, albums, EPs have interludes. So if you ever want someone to speak in those interludes, we're good speakers.
Hey, okay.
So
I'll keep that.
If you want
keep that in
someone to
mind.
voice the interlude,
Okay, I'll keep
be
that
nice.
in mind.
But anyway, seriously, what? Because I realized, like, through your socials, you are looking at a way of connecting to your Ugandan audience more.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
How are you pushing that? Because I realized you're going to do, I don't know if it already happened, the fashion thingy.
Yeah.
You're now podding with us. I've seen people wanting to make music with you. Like, how are you trying to like blend that, yeah, and get the Ugandans on?
As I said, and this is gonna sound so cocky. I just don't try. Everything just comes to me. Like even like this, you guys have asked me, and I thought that was so kind and I was so sweet that y'all wanted me on your podcast. And I've only been back for a week, and I've already have like radio things that I'm going to, and people that I've met, and I said Afsas, and I also have a performance next week Saturday. You should all come, buy a ticket.
On the weekend?
Yeah, next 13th.
You're going to do? Did I hear it right? Is the modeling thing as far as that?
Yeah,
you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a model. I don't know why he's not mentioning it. He is a model, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. So you are going to work on the images.
No, I'm not going to be like modeling. I'm not gonna, because I'm too small to be a model. I'm gonna be like on the red carpet because I designed my own dress. Because I like fashion a lot, and I've designed my own dress especially for the event. and I just had like fittings Saturday, and there's like they're adding up stuff. But I wanted to, because I don't want to only be seen as like as a musician, because I also love fashion.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's gonna be like my debut a
Yeah.
little bit, like
It's
my own
giving
design.
a lot of A$AP Rocky. The fact that he's in music now, he's doing fashion as
Fashion,
well.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you considered blending your audience, like your these, because it's nice social capital for what you do. The Japan, the Belgium, because now you also have Netherlands if you do Dutch, and Uganda live. Have you ever considered it all being on the same plate? Like doing, because I've listened to Ethiopian albums that are produced by people maybe in the UK. I think the one I listened to was someone in the UK, but they did an album that was technically Ethiopian sound, but in English. So it would make sense to the English people. Have you
yeah.
considered things like that, like producing a song, but a song standing on Japanese precepts to reach out to the Japanese people and something like that?
You know, the thing is, like, I don't really feel like I feel Japanese because, like, my dad is Japanese and whatever.
You look more Japanese than any other thing.
All right, and but the thing is, I don't feel connected to the Japanese culture because Japan has done a lot of messed up things, and a lot of people don't know it because they're disguised as, like, cutesy and anime and this and that. But you should search up Japan's history. It's so weird. And also Japanese, in Japan you have, like, in the trains you have like a woman only section, and everybody's like, wow, they're so feminist. But it's actually because in Japan there's so much public groping that they had to make a woman section. And also on their phones in Japan, if you buy a phone, it has, whenever you take a picture, it has the clicking or flash or clicking sound, because they take so much pictures of girls like under their skirts. So now if you take a picture, there's like a flash or a clicking sound, so they know. Yeah, Japan is so weird. And even like anime comes also from like a weird history thing that they have. It's messed up. Like when I learned about it, I wasn't really proud anymore to be Japanese. Even Japanese people, they're actually, like, that's what I read and learned, is that they are actually colonizers. They colonized the island, and the actual Japanese people are Okinawans. Though they are the native.
Like the relationship between America and the Red Indians.
Yeah, like Okinawans don't call themselves Japanese. They're like, no, we are Okinawans, and the Japanese people are actually like immigrants who occupied. Yeah. So there's me. I don't feel really like, if I don't appeal to Japan, that's fine. If I appeal to Japan, that's fine too. But for me, I'm really focused on. A lot of people have asked me, why do you come back to Uganda? You live in Belgium. Why wouldn't you, make music there? Why would you come back here? Because I want to be known as a Ugandan artist. Because I am Ugandan and I am a Ugandan artist, And I don't want to be known as like the greatest in America. I want to be one of the greatest in Africa.
Wow.
I want to be one between the greatest in Africa. That's who I want to be, and that's who I connect with. And if the world follows along, that's fine. But if Africa is behind me, bro,
it's also To ask a little bit of a personal question, do you ever feel like you don't belong anywhere? Because
I used to, because when I grew up here, since I'm like, lighter complexion, kids would always be like, oh my God, Muzungu.
Yeah,
Muzungu.
definitely. I've said it. People that have a similar look, and definitely they stand out. Like they get that. Oh, there's someone that's not one of us here. You see him?
Yeah, they used to like call me Muzungu, but then I hadn't even moved to Belgium, so I'll be like, go and Uganda, say Muzungu. And then they'll be like, oh my God, Muzungu is speaking Luganda. And I'll be like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay.
You have to clip
it's
that.
It's okay.
When you're looking at Uganda, see the Muzungu.
Bro. And then I just give up, And then if you move to Europe, it's like mostly white kids, so you also feel out of place.
Out
And
of
on
place
top
'cause
of
now you're
that,
brown and they are white. Yeah.
yeah, and then on top of that, like Belgium has this culture. It's called Sinterklaas, and it's based on. It's even crazy if I'm going to tell you. It's based on colonization. It's So the tradition is the 6th of December. There's this white man with a beard, and he give all the kids, gifts. Like, so you can write like a letter, be like, I want this gift, and then you put
Santa
like
Claus of sorts.
yes, kind of, and then you put like a carrot for like his horse or something, and then the next day you wake up and like you have gifts, and the carrot is gone, but it's actually your parents doing it. But then he has like black
Cool.
servants. They wear like, it's actually white people who color themselves like fully
they do blackface.
blackface, yeah. And then they wear like those afro wigs.
Wow.
They have hoops, they have big lipstick.
Hey.
Yes. And then like they're saying, bro, it's just a tradition, it's not racist. But you growing up, they always tell you, oh, you don't even have to color yourself, you're already brown. Growing up, you hear those things if you're black,
Wow.
yeah. And then you grow up like with this racism that they don't even realize is racist. And it actually came from like the slave time, that the slave would help out the white man.
Person, yeah.
And so
You
there
don't
was
interpret that as
it's
racism. It's crazy, by the
insane.
way.
It's insane. And so a lot of people started talking about it in Belgium like a couple of years ago. And so many of the grown-ups, they were like, no, you guys are just butthurt. It's not racist. And who cares? The kids, And
The
it's like,
kids love
exactly,
it.
the kids, if you change it, the kids won't even care, because they only care about the gifts. So then they changed it, and now like the white people sometimes just have like some things, because they have to go
Small
through.
markings.
Yeah, their thing was like, no, he's only black because he goes through the chimney.
Oh, come
Come
on.
on.
Through the chimney. Why is the big black the lips, then the afro? Like, where does that come from? So now they've changed it to charcoal peat, and it has some things from like going through the thing, which is I'm glad about, because I'm glad my little brother can grow up now and with that tradition.
Rather than the old one.
Yeah, where like all the kids can feel included in the tradition. So for me, it's like both places.
You blended well.
Yeah, I blended well, but I feel, even though like I look paler, I still feel very Ugandan, because I'm still Ugandan, And my whole family is they are very light, so it's not that I feel like out of place,
Out of place,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so this is like our last segment of this. We call it Out of Pocket. He normally does the intro, but we did not prepare one from the internet.
Yeah.
We actually prepared one from an opinion of yours that I've had you actually give.
What opinion?
Wait for it.
I'm scared because I talk so much.
We basically put it to help us like just speak our minds on things, or help our guests speak their minds on things without feeling judged. So don't be afraid.
Okay.
You are protected by us, the government of Uganda, the United Nations, and the World Bank. Anyway, so sometime. Oh no, let me just put it like this. We have released a clip before about our education system and whatnot, and I think it's one of our most viral clips. And I think you share a similar sentiment as regards like how the education system works. Now, you said something I've had someone also say before, where you were like, you would rather we study up to a certain level in Uganda, or ideally, education should stop at a certain level, and beyond that, we are only learning how to handle business, taxes, and that.
Oh, was it on the live?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
So,
true.
Like, we want to like understand that with you, because at a point, education does make sense to the very last point of it, because you see that people actually make it out, but it's like a trickle of the people that get in. So like, how is your assessment of how it happens, given your exposure to one, Uganda, because I know you have siblings that are here, that family that is here, that is actually studying here, and you've actually studied out there. So what makes you come to such a conclusion?
I feel like it's everywhere in the world that you just don't learn about taxes, because I didn't like see it from just in Belgium, but also I see it like from Americans, and American education system is even worse. Oh my God, let me not start about them. But I feel like it's so pointless. No, going to school is not pointless, but I feel like it's so pointless to raise us and teach us these things. And then once you like end high school, you don't know how a contract works to like get a loan, or even like to rent a house, or even buy a house, or how it works for taxes. We don't know all these things. And imagine if you're like, if you're lucky enough to still have your parents by then, they can teach you those things, you know, because they've been through it.
They've been
But a
through
lot
it,
of people, like especially in Africa, a lot of people grow up without their parents, and they become those ages, and they don't have anybody to teach them those things. And I feel like it's the schools, how do you say it,
Responsible?
yeah, their responsibility to actually teach us these things in high school. You know, like maybe the last 3 years of high school, they teach us how to like how these things work, because that way when you end you can actually stand on your own. Because they say once you're 18 you're an adult, but bro, 18, when I was 18 I did not feel like an adult. And if I look back to 18-year-old me, I was a child still, you know. And but by the government law you're like already
Yeah,
an
you're an
adult
adult,
and
yeah.
stuff, whatever. So if they think that way, if the government thinks as you're 18 you're a grown up, then they should teach us the things that we need
The
as a
grown
grown
up
up.
things, yeah.
You know, because
Yeah,
even
that
like
makes sense.
imagine you grew up without learning how to read. When you're grown up you can still learn how to read, you know, even if you didn't have that in primary school, whatever. But I feel like we need those also to survive.
I was watching a podcast and someone was like, you can, something similar to what you said, you can eventually learn how to read. But the mathematics of life is what we actually need to learn. The this is what this looks like, this is what it looks like in business, this is what you handle in business, this is what you should be running in your establishment. Makes much more sense than sitting down to read history for maybe your final years of high school or something of that sort. So do you think there must be much more emphasis on maybe like the mathematical stuff, because taxes is math and all that, than there are on these other, the histories of this world, literature, whatever?
I feel like history is very important, but it's good to learn the history of the country you live in and that you're actually studying in.
Yeah.
But sometimes we learn about like things that I'm like, that happened billion years ago. I shouldn't be knowing that what happened in America billion years ago. That doesn't matter, because now I missed out on learning how to live my life to know what happened like in the fossil times.
Have you
know?
have you done your high school already?
Yeah.
You're now in college.
No.
You actually done it?
Yeah.
Also?
High school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't go to college.
Okay, so what were your final subjects in high school? Like, what were the things you stated on when it comes to like those last things?
You know, I changed schools a lot, because for me, like I don't know, I did, for my whole life music was so important to me that it's like I went to school because it was fun. I was going to school because it was like, bro, imagine you have your friends at school, you're in class with your friends. That's how I saw school, you know. But I did study, and I was very like always in class, you know, alert. But I feel like I left school every time it was summer and I came back to school, bro, I didn't remember anything at all. I didn't remember. I passed all my exams, but after the vacation, I couldn't remember anything. That was okay. I can read, I can write, I can do math, but actual life problems, I don't know. If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't know how to do a lot of things, you know. But I feel like they should make a course that teaches you like, okay, look, this is the sheets, this is what this means to like buy a loan, a house, from like of the government, of like how the bank works actually. That should be something we should learn, because a lot of people go bankrupt, or they become poor very fast because they don't know how to actually
how to
handle
finance
this.
it as well.
Yeah, handle it. Yeah.
Oh. What's the biggest upset since you came back to Uganda?
The biggest what?
Upset, like what's really getting you mad? Like since you came back this time around?
Nothing. I'm so used to Uganda.
You belong so much, everything is
I'm
looking
so
normal.
used to Uganda.
Wow.
Really.
But okay.
The only thing that I really hate is like border guys. Even though I like taking a border, like that's something that because people are like, why don't you just take an Uber? Uber is nice, you know, because you're inside, especially if you have a nice outfit without like, you know, all the dust and stuff. But me, I like sitting on a border because I'm actually outside in the air and in the nature, and I can just look around
The streets?
the areas, yeah, and actually appreciate the nature. Because if you live in Europe, you'll find a tree maybe once in a while. It's some streets don't even have trees. They don't even have trees.
The
I remember
delivery was smooth. Yo, you find a
There's-
tree like what?
it's so sad, and I only realized this actually last year when I was calling with my brother, and he lives here, and I was showing him around the street. He was like, do you have oxygen? Because I don't see any trees.
He must be on some
And then at that
mental
moment I realized, yo, that's actually so true. Like there's no street, like no trees in like these coming streets, you know. So for me, sitting on a border is really, it's so calming because it's back nature and back to my roots. So if you ever catch me on a judge, don't even say anything.
Don't judge.
Don't judge. Even if I'm wearing an outfit that doesn't match.
What's your most favorite tattoo?
Tattoo. This one, it's my most recent. And this one.
What's the law behind
this?
that?
Actually has a meaning. You see, this guy is like reading a newspaper, yeah, and his head is like exploding, right? But it also looked like an afro, and it's about everything that I read about in the news, you know, like violence against black people over the world, like violence in America, or like colonialism, the damage the world has done to black people. And it's basically like my head is exploding every time that I'm like, yo, what did we do to make niggas this mad? You know what I mean? Like is there some type of jealousy what's going on? So that's like one of my favorite tattoos. And then this one, I just like fairies. Tinkerbell is like one of my favorite movies. Yeah, so I like fairies, but it's actually a face as well.
The eyes,
yeah. And my first tattoo is here. It's actually Africa. That was the day I hit 18. I went to the tattoo shop and I got Africa tattoos on my back. Yeah.
And then the avatar aim?
Yeah, because that used to be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, my favorite. I watched this so much. Have you watched the live action?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, nobody likes. Have you watched it?
No,
that's not my genre of TV.
You should watch it. Actually, you should give it a chance. You should really give it a chance. Why?
Okay, I felt like it was more a washed up version. Remember, there's the earliest one they made earlier, I think like in the early 2000s. Now this one was like an extra one that they did. I preferred the first one.
The first one, the first one was the worst, bro. It took 3 or 4 guys to lift up a little stone. No.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the one that's like released, I think was it 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, something like that, around Corona, I think. I like that one because it was just a bit better than the first one in like CGI and.
Okay, yes.
Granted CGI.
CGI is everything that can't happen in real life. The flying, the lasers, the spread, everything.
I've been hearing her.
So the dragons in Game of Thrones.
That's all CGI.
No, it's a real dragon.
I believe in Khaleesi's dragon. I believe in Jacaerys and Dracarys. Anyway, so we are supposed to be closing out, but do you have final remarks? I really want to ask you who your favorite Ugandan artists are right now, but I'm sure you're just trying to find footing, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn. There's a lot of upcoming artists in Uganda that are amazing.
Right now it's crazy.
They are amazing, that are doing things that it's like, it's so unique and new to actually the Ugandan scene. Because if you tell people Ugandan music, it's, you know, it's always those like music that's, how do I even describe it without like being rude?
Thank you.
The Ugandan dance
the trap, the dance hall. guys, tuleke kutema and sing in 2025. Please. I don't want to see anybody doing this in 2026. Please, let's leave it
It
behind.
just doesn't make sense. What do you mean?
Yo, like, why are you cutting someone's neck? Like, it's feeling like witchcraft or something, because there's no, imagine someone does that and they have like bad intentions, and now you have don't come to me in a club, boo. Promise. Yeah, I don't want that at all. Yo,
Okay, guys.
yo,
That is now okay. Honestly, me, I'd embraced it. Like,
you've embraced it.
like this is another trend. There was a trend of Mpere. I don't know if you know Mpere, but Mpere. Mpere is like a way of dancing where a guy just bends and they're just moving the back, some kind of way. So that was and the thing about Uganda is that we are such a fad society. Trends will sweep us. Like America has storms, Katrina and whatnot. We have trends in Uganda. It comes, you guys get off your feet, you all go with it. So it's like, okay, that single has come. But now, like, you guys are now making it look like a ritual. It's now looking like a ritual.
It's just not nice, man. I don't get it. And it's how it's hyped. They play a song.
But it comes from Kenya. Yeah, it comes from Kenya. Because I actually saw this. There's like
it's a
video
Kenyan
club.
Stroke, by the way.
There's like on TikTok. I know some people know it. There's a TikTok account where there's like a club and they have like a boxing ring or something, and people dance in the middle, and they were all like dancing weird. And I used to like be like, these people, nobody has a drink in their hands, but they look like they're onto something, and they're dancing very weird. And they were like doing like these things, and like
there's a Kenyan guy that sings with a deep voice.
So weird.
I've watched some of. He's a small guy, but he normally sings with like a very. I'm forgetting the name of the song, but I think that's why I first saw that Stroke. By the way, it's a Kenyan thing. It's such a my goodness. And
then it came over to Uganda. I feel like Uganda, guys. Now I feel like Uganda is now establishing their own culture that is going internationally, but I feel like Uganda follows trends of other countries and not making their own thing to stand out. Ugandans are too comfortable with, be like, okay, this is our music and we will live with that music and we'll be fine. We don't need any other. The others don't need to see us as long as we are good. But with the upcoming artists right now, I feel like we are really being put on the map.
That's why Baraka is exceptional in his own way, because when you listen to his sound, because most of his songs are with J5, and he has like 3, 4 that are non J5, I think. But when you listen to it, it is typically non-Ugandan sound, but on Ugandan energy. Like, this is a guy that's doing a song with J5, and the intro is like it's a J5 beat, but that's how he's doing his intro. It's so nice like that. So he is somehow feeding us with that sort of thing, and
still representing.
Yeah, as how we tried it, but we did not embrace her.
Like, I feel like those were the ones who were just trying to get into it,
but we did not embrace
negativity.
No, some people did. Yeah, some people did, but it was very few people. As we produced some, there's a song about alcohol. Like, this is exceptional sound, but people will not deep it. It was Uganda, but the production of it, the discography of it, was typically non-Ugandan. But when you look for the people that are really onto Azawi like that, I don't know if you know Azawi. I mean, you don't know Azawi. Azawi is.
But I've heard the name, but I don't.
She's a female artist that I struggle with the genres. Apparently, there is Afrofusion. What? I do not know them, Bulungi, but I think she belongs somewhere there. She tried to do it, and you could see there was some bit of struggle with
the audience
assimilating her content the way she was bringing it up. So when you say we confine ourselves to one space, it makes much more sense, because how ready we are to take in other people's things is very quick. But how ready we are to get our own things and force them on the world, like this is who we are, but with a fusion of what we've gotten from them. That's what the Americans have done.
Yeah.
Wale is now producing Afrobeat music. Wale, an American guy. I've never heard him on an Afrobeat song. One of the best songs on his album is Afrobeat. But But we are not ready for that.
So for me, my biggest issue with Ugandan music, it's at a point it was very generic. If it wasn't about love, it was about heartbreak, and if not heartbreak, it was something insane. I'm not lying. I remember
It's
when I
true.
was young, there's a song that released, I think, by someone called Gravity Omutuju. It was called Evijanjal. Evijanjal was Beans.
Yeah, I know.
And everyone was hopping on it. Evijanjal. I'm like,
No, the thing is, okay, I don't know. Let me take the curtain off your face. Let me take the scales off your face. You see, some of these Ugandan songs are hitting because they have deeper sexual meaning. You get?
Yeah, true.
The fact that it is laced with a normal word, but when the people in the village hear it, they're like, bro, he was actually meaning this. Please, that is a banger. It's going to smash. Now, people are now, that's why you have things like Temensingo, Nkudi hitting crazier, because people are now being much more direct. They are getting all that, the sexual innuendo in those songs, wiping it off, producing a typically sexual song. So people are surprised, like, where does this guy get the audacity from?
Yeah.
Play that. So that's
true.
But it's a big problem with our music industry, but then somehow
the whole time these lights are like flickering. I just watched Stranger Things and the whole time I'm like, oh my god.
Anything might happen. Okay, so we are closing out here, and we have a ritual where we learn the various ways people that do not speak our language just only because we don't only speak English and Uganda on the podcast. We've learned some bit of Japanese already.
Do you still remember?
Yeah. Konnichiwa. Watashi na. Is it?
No.
Watashi no. Watashi no nama. Okay, I won't say namaste, you guys.
Namaiwa.
Watashi no namaiwa Chelsea this. Yeah, I'll still get it. Alright, so how do you say goodbye in Japanese?
Sayonara.
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 Sayonara. Then how do you say goodbye in? I'm trying to make a collection for the outro.
In Dutch.
Sayonara. In Dutch.
Dag.
It's almost like saying Dutch.
Yeah, I feel like you're saying
Dag.
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 Like whether is it the same as the French R in pronunciation? Dag.
No.
Because you say
it has a
dag.
G.
Oh.
Dag. Dag.
Dag.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm now collecting them. So we have Wotaber. Wotaber is Langi.
Otaber.
Wotaber.
Wotaber.
Is Langi for goodbye. There is au revoir. There is now Sayonara.
Dag.
Dag. What other? Yeah.
How to say goodbye in Uganda?
Yeah, very good.
Mwedaba.
Hey, Mwedaba.
Mwedaba. Yeah. So, guys, it has been such a serene pod, isn't it? Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah,
it was really nice talking to you guys.
This is like, it felt like a real conversation.
Yeah.
No shade that river we've hosted, but this felt much more peaceful.
There was a script on the other podcast.
Yeah, so this really felt like, because I had to keep reminding myself about time because it felt so smooth. We're like, so thank you guys for really watching. If you've come this far, thank you so much. Yeah.
Can you give us a closer?
Yeah.
Something to your audience, supporters.
Okay. Everybody who's my supporter, you should definitely come buy a ticket for the 13th for Project X by Kampala to the World. You should pull up because it's going to be amazing. It's for creatives. If you like doing creative stuff, you like clothes, you like paintings, singing, you should definitely pull up, and you'll see my face soon on other things as well.
Yeah. And that has been us for today. I'm forgetting. There's something I wanted to ask you. No, you will close out, right? When we're like, you'll close out in Uganda, right?
Eh? You guys, I'm stressing.
Okay, guys. Utaber, Mwedaba, Sayonara, au revoir, da. My name has been Chelsea, aka Man Society, aka the Yad Gandhi. And from my left,
Is that cringe when you said that?
No.
Thank you.
I'm just feeling it's subjective, bro. It's
Calm. It's calm.
Close the hell out.
It's not cringe.
Why you scatter move?
Close out, right?
It's Jaffa, heavy perfect, heavy duty, don't have the beauty, the Sava guys. Thank you for the subscriptions, the follows, the likes, and the continuous people who see us in the streets. Give us ideas. Thank you.
Oh, before, by the way, where can people find you on social media? Do you have a YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we will link your account to this as well. Yeah, so where can people find you on social media and
what's the ad? Well, you can find me on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube. And the art is just Auntie Yuko, so AUNTY and then YUKO. Yes.
Okay, guys. So yeah, now you can close out in Uganda.
You know that meme that's like that's me right now. Musore bulungi.